One thing about liberty is that it's your right and it's also a right of other persons. They have rights too. In a free country, nobody would be forced to pay taxes to support a state university that they don't even attend. And so, what would happen? Probably, to pick an example with healthcare, for example, you could start the day after high school. Who needs summer vacation? That's a large waste of time that you could be spending doing something productive. Time is money. You could start the day after high school graduation, mopping the floors and living in a dormitory at the hospital. You mop the floors full time while taking courses part time. Plenty of people are working full time while taking college courses part time, and they're spending a lot of time and money traveling from home to work, work to college, college to home. But if the dormitory is right there at the hospital campus, then a lot of that is avoided and you have more time to learn. And once you get an entry level credential, whether it's you're certified as a nurse's aide or an emergency medical technician, then you do that. I used to think that emergency medical technicians only worked on the ambulance, but no, they also work elsewhere. I went into a urgent care facility one time, and there were emergency medical technicians working behind the counter. Well, you do that, and then you continue taking courses and living in the dormitory and living right there at work, essentially, and you climb the ladder. Emergency medical technician, there's upward mobility to paramedic, but they could design the ladder all the way from mopping floors to doctor of medicine, doctor of optometry, dentistry, psychology, whatever, and you would graduate without having to pay off a student loan. You wouldn't have to have mom and dad pay for your college. You wouldn't have to go into the armed forces to get money for college. And I think that might be a problem for some members of Congress, but you graduate without having to pay off a student loan and you continue working. And one advantage was, look at what happened when the pandemic broke out in 2020. A lot of people had their college careers cut short and they couldn't help anybody. But some of them who were on their way to being a doctor of medicine might have been a physician assistant. They might have been able to be part of the solution rather than part of the problem. So there's one way of looking over the chessboard. All you have to do is find the solutions, and you've got to make sure that the government gets out of the way.